Hey everybody, my name's Duer. Welcome back to a very special episode of Walk to Class. I always ask this, who is my guest today?
I'm Chip.
Well, Chip, not a lot of people, we're not usually in your office. What is your favorite memento in here?
My favorite one, wow, close battle. So this one's really good. So this, I can actually grab it. Is that okay?
Yeah, bring it on over.
So this is a family photo. The fella holding the reins of the Budweiser Clydesdales here.
Yeah.
That's my grandpa.
Okay.
And he's driving the Budweiser truck, which was not his job. But on the day the truck was scheduled to be pulled through town by the Clydesdales, the guy who was supposed to drive it had too much Budweiser the night before and couldn't show. So my grandpa was the pinch hitter there in Labette County, Kansas.
I heard you want to take a quick walk.
Sure.
Let's go for a walk. Let's do it. So it is a lovely fall day.
It's amazing.
Now, do you get out and walk often during the day?
Yeah, I do actually. I try to get out at least once every day.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a couple of my team members who like to have walking meetings.
Okay.
So we'll do those too.
That's good. This is kind of like walking meeting.
It's definitely a walking meeting, so I don't have to book one today.
We are back to school now. Semester is in full swing.
It's amazing.
Do you like this time of year? Okay.
Yes, it's a great time of year on campus. My first time as a dean, we walked into the first meeting of the year, and the provost said to me, I was a brand new dean, and he said to all the deans, he said, if you don't get a spring in your step on the first day of school, you're in the wrong job. And I kind of agree.
Yeah. Okay.
So I say that to my team.
Now, students are getting back into their in-semester routine and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think people would want to know, what does your morning routine look like?
My morning routine. Get up early, have a cup of coffee, and then exercise a little bit.
What time's early?
5:30.
Now, you told me you don't set an alarm.
No.
Is this true?
Yes, that's true.
How do you do that?
I'm old. It'll happen to you.
We have kids that I'm sure they sleep through their alarms, and you're just out here waiting.
No, I did too.
Sing at college. Definitely need an alarm. If I had a 9 o'clock class,
I need an alarm.
That's a great segue. You were once a college student here in this city.
Yeah, I went to Penn.
What were some of your favorite summer memories during that time as a college student in the city?
Summer memories, yeah. Festivals, 4th of July. In fact, I remember a 4th of July where Dr. J read the Declaration of Independence. That was pretty cool. And Phillies games, another at the front of the city, at the vet.
Not Citizens Bank Park.
Not Citizens Bank Park, which is a much nicer stadium, just to be clear. So
we're here in O'Connor Plaza. We're outside. You were just saying students are out here studying. I want to ask, when you were a student, were you someone that you went somewhere specific to study? Was it outside? Did you like to study in your dorm? What did you prefer to do?
I didn't have a fixed routine. Sometimes I'd go to the library, but not for the books, just to have a spot.
Okay.
There was one library I never went to. It was kind of the party library. I don't know how that happens, but I didn't go there. I would hide in the carols. And I did study in my room.
All the time. I've had only students on the show.
Yeah.
I want to ask, what is it exactly that the dean of a business school does?
Wow. Well, it's kind of a jack of all trades job, really. You've got the primary job is to represent the college or school. So we're a school, the Fox School, and representing the Fox School externally and internally. So representing externally means you're working with employers, you're talking to alumni, you're trying to convince people, for example, that they should come hire our students, or that they should support us financially, or they should show up to our events, or maybe we need them to come in and teach or something like that. So that's the external representation. And then internally, you're working on campus to make sure that the interests of the Fox School are clearly understood and represented. The president and the provost to other schools and colleges. We're looking to find partnerships, those kinds of things. So that's a big piece of the job, is that representation. And then the second job is leading the school. You're helping the school, the faculty and staff of the school find, what's the strategy for the school? How do we stay financially viable? How do we grow? Which programs do we want to be investing in? Where do we want to move forward? What kind of staff and faculty we want to bring on, and how are we all going to get together to accomplish what we're trying to get done to teach students, run our programs, help our students succeed.
What is one thing when you step on campus every day that you look forward to?
So at the really small, it sounds trivial, but I love it. And in two ways. I love getting a morning cup of coffee.
Okay.
This is not work related per se, but so here's where I love it. In the summer, when our Saxby's in Alter is closed, I walk down the walk.
The one over
I
here.
go to this one here because we're closed, and then I'm kind of out. It's summer, and I maybe see somebody I know or something like that. And then here I get down almost every morning and get a cup of coffee from our Saxby's during the school year. And then it's really just getting the vibe, what's going on, not literally what's going on, because it's the same, it's classes, it's professors running, it's students trying to get stuff done, it's people meeting, but more like, what's the vibe today? Does it feel good? Is it a Monday? Hey, it's a Monday, but the football team won. There's all kinds of different stuff that you can catch in the coffee shop. So that's something.
Keep your eye out for him, because you can see him around what time do you come on down there?
Usually it's after 10 and before lunch.
Okay, well, there you go. There's your timeline. Let's talk a little bit about Fox.
Yeah.
It's an exciting time for the school.
It is.
Why do you feel that way?
Well, because Temple's really turned the corner. We've got a new president, new leadership, new ways of looking at things. And we just got a lot of good stuff going on for the students that we're able to do with a little more enthusiasm and actually volume, which is a big part of our mission. So for example, we've got over 1,000 freshmen coming in this year, and that's the most we've had in years. And that's really cool.
Yeah.
So the more people, the more energy, the more students we have going out to populate the business world. It's great.
You mentioned President Fry.
Yeah.
How does his new leadership play into the exciting times for Fox?
Well, Temple is Philadelphia's public university, and part of our strategy for Fox is to make sure that it's understood that we're a huge resource for Philadelphia ourselves. We've got a tagline now, Fox Fuels Philly, and having a president who knows Philadelphia and is excited about that piece of the Temple mission of saying, the place we are actually matters, and we want to be both a resource for the city of Philadelphia as well as a partner to the companies and the city itself is exciting. So I think it's really great to have a president who's lined up with something that we think is good for Fox.
Is there one thing that you wish more people knew about Fox?
Actually, I think it's two things from opposite ends.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know how good our faculty are with respect to their reputation, worldwide reputation, which is mostly created by their research. And they are amazing. We are in the top 40 in the world with respect to the reputation of our research.
Wow.
Which is, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, it's
for a school in the world.
Yeah, for a school like ours is really impressive. But then there are people who know that, who don't know how good our programs are. So like, well, yeah, you got a lot of fancy professors, but what does that mean for the students? Well, what it means for the students is nearly every student who finishes one of our programs gets a job, and usually pretty quickly, or has one even before they graduate. And the quality of what they learned and their, what they've got as a result of their Fox education is extremely valuable.
You work with a lot of alumni. Did they come back to you and say how crucial it was to, what Fox was in their development?
A lot of them do. That's a focus for a lot of them and the reason for getting involved. Though it's interesting that some of them will say, I only knew what I had when I was gone. And they'll say things like, I wish I had studied harder. I wish I had done more when I was there, because there was so much to offer and I didn't take advantage of it. So they're the ones sometimes I like to have in front of the students.
Yeah.
But yes, there's generally, I think, a lot of gratitude toward both the Fox School itself and the university.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about the alumni network. You talk about students they didn't realize it till it was gone. What is that? What can that be utilized for as a student?
As a student, I think we have alumni mentors who do a lot for students, and they're usually affiliated with specific programs.
Yeah.
So that's great. We also have a lot of alumni coming back to participate in classes. They're guest speakers, they're working with groups, things like that. So that's great.
Is there a student resource that you wish more students knew about?
Well, they're all supposed to know about the CSP, which is that Center for Student Professional Development, but it's critical that they all know about it, because that really is the springboard. And the students who kind of make the most of what they're offering will definitely find that career success. And that's actually more true the less you're sure about what you want to do, which I think that's sometimes why students don't go there, is they're like, well, I don't know which job I want, so I don't know if they can help me. And the answer is like the opposite.
Yeah.
It's more, if you don't know, that's a great time to be having conversations with a career advisor, meeting people from different kinds of businesses, those kinds of things, so you can figure out what your options are.
Well, class is just let out. I know you have to get back to your meeting. Thank you for joining us on Walk to Class. We hope you had fun.
Oh, it's a great time. Yeah, you should have talked me into this earlier.
We'll see you next time on Walk to Class.